Victoria home prices are back to their highest point since 2022. Despite rising interest rates and buyers now facing close to 6% mortgage rates, our market has once again proven itself extremely resilient. Victoria rental prices are also at an all-time high right now, and before we get into this month's market update, I want to touch on why Victoria rents are so high and what this means for landlords, renters, and even potential homebuyers. There's also a lot of talk right now about the impacts of short-term vacation rentals, such as Airbnb, on the rental supply. The City of Victoria is poised to enact some new policies that could limit these rentals and has many Airbnb owners nervous about what this means for their businesses and their property values. I watch rental rates very closely because they're directly tied to housing prices. For example, rental prices dictate if a new development will be built as purpose-built rentals or pre-sale condos. The income potential from a suite could be the difference for a buyer being able to afford a townhome or a fully detached single-family home. And unfortunately, our high rents is a huge factor in why Victoria is experiencing a crisis and so many people are without homes right now. Today, a one-bedroom condo is $2,100 on average, and a two-bedroom is over $2,700. If you look at a site like Facebook Marketplace for rentals, you won't see any huge significant drops as you leave the core. Rent prices are high everywhere in Greater Victoria right now. So here's why I think rental prices have gone up so much and why there's not much relief in sight. Housing affordability itself has had a huge impact on rental prices. As home prices went up, more and more people found themselves priced out of home ownership and were forced to remain renting. The rise in interest rates has eroded the buying power of many buyers in the past year and a half, and landlords on a variable rate mortgage or had their mortgages coming up for renewal are encountering massive increases in monthly costs and are passing this cost right on to the tenants. Short-term vacation rentals have been used as a scapegoat for the rental crisis for years now, but looking at the sheer numbers of short-term rentals out there, I think it could actually be having a measurable impact now. There's over 4,700 STRs in Victoria, and that number is increasing at 28% a year. So the argument brought forward is that represents 3% of Victoria's available rental stock, which is completely lost to Airbnbs and VRBO and Booking.com platforms, which is in turn increasing rental prices. So if you banned Airbnb and brought these properties back to the market as long-term rentals, some people believe that this would lower the rental prices. It might have some impact, and certainly more houses is always going to be a good thing, but I don't think all of these STRs would return as long-term tenants. Many people prefer to rent short-term rather than have a long-term tenant for the flexibility and security it provides, so they might not choose to rent at all. Also, keep in mind this includes rooms in homes and properties not really suited for long-term use. Next is immigration. We have more people moving to Victoria every year, including people new to Canada, and this just puts more pressure on rental supply since a lot of these people can't afford or they're not allowed to buy until they've lived here for a few years. And finally, a lack of foresight by our government to build affordable rental stock. These projects could take years, if not decades, to come to fruition, and we simply didn't start building early enough. I see a lot more condo developments now switching to rentals only and not pre-sales, which will help. But that was not the case in 2016 or 2017 when they were all pre-sales. So now we're left with a deficit of rental supply until more can be built. I don't think rental prices will come down anytime soon because none of the points I've discussed here are easy or quick to fix. The municipal government really has limited control on all of these factors, and trying to enact new rules on short-term vacation rentals, it's more for optics than an actual solution. These are all macroeconomic forces, and when you combine it with Victoria being such a desirable place to live in the world, I just don't see rent prices coming down anytime soon. Now let's take a quick look at the stats. Medium detached home prices are up 1.3% month over month, and now up 9.2% since this time last year. So we're almost back to the peak prices of early 2022, right before interest rates started rising. Inventory remains stagnant, and as I say in most of my videos, quality inventory is in short supply. Good homes sell fast and in most of the time in multiple offers. It's quite remarkable how hot the market is now, given how high interest rates are now too. Thank you for watching. If you do have any questions about buying or selling real estate in Victoria, please don't hesitate to contact me. And I would love to hear your thoughts on the price of rentals right now and your experiences out there in this market. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.